Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for the anime that people are gonna hate or love of this series. Welcome back again, guys. So yeah, I feel like this series, and there's always one in almost every spring season, spring and fall for sure, that people love to see and hate to see, and some people considered it their guilty pleasure or stuff like that. And I'm gonna be honest, when I was younger, there was a few that I was like, oh, the plot's pretty good and so on and so forth. This one, I don't know. There is a magic to it. I will say that there's like an explanation to all the story, but um, I am unsure how many people will take this series actually seriously, instead of like it for what it is, fan service. So it is called Please Put Them On, Takamine-san. I did joke around about it with Arceus and Brittany when we did our live a few months ago, and yeah, this one definitely is not something that I'm gonna watch. I did watch because it's in the list of I know people want to know what this one's about. So before anything, if you haven't seen my other first impressions, I recommend you to do that. Though there's a lot of them out there for you to watch. This one's probably not one you want to watch unless you're very interested. Then watch the video and I'll explain what happens as much as possible here in this video. So yeah, also subscribe to my channel. I need 20 more to get to my next milestone. So I do appreciate for those that have been subscribing and have been following and watching and liking and all that. So if you haven't done so, do all that. It helps tremendously. And yeah, let me know what I should be giving my first impressions to. So this one, please put them on Takamine-san. So we follow Takamine-san, who is essentially your average. Well, actually, Takami-san is the girl. She's the popular girl from the school. She gets straight A's. She gets hundreds in every test. She does really, really good. And then we have a boy, Koishi, and Koishi has basically no friends. He's completely opposite. Like no one knows who he is, so on and so forth. So he hides in a gym room and he sees something that he shouldn't see. I guess that's the best way to say it. From Takamine-san, and that's because of that kind of just triggers the whole story, and he is flustered by what he sees. So because of that, his day just kind of goes wild, and he starts noticing that she is acting a little bit weird. And in fact, during the test, she gets a 98, and that's not normal for her, not normal for who she is. So he starts questioning like it is an off day. And then she starts acting very weird in front of the class. And I won't give the details for that, but she starts acting very weird in front of the class. And all of a sudden, he like snaps out of it, and time has gone back, or has it? And he basically is called again to get his test. He gets his test, and he's like, "Did I have deja vu?" And then he notices he gets a 52, and he's like, "Well, the next person who's going to be called is the smart girl, and she's going to get an 88." And she's called, and she gets 100. And he's like, "Wait, that's not how it happened the first time around." So something definitely is not adding up for him and for whatever's going on. So um, he eventually figures out that maybe something's off and he needs to confront her. So he does. And this is where it gets even more wilder. She um, shows her power to him. And essentially, if she loses a an item of clothing, she can reverse time and fix it to her liking to where it goes well, right? And it's basically like, I guess it's convenient, but at the same time, and what she says is, it's also inconvenient if you do it too many times per day because you can only wear so much stuff. So because of that, she needs to be carrying stuff, and This is where she blackmails him, and the way she does it is pretty cruel. Like she ends up framing him into SA. Bunch of students show up, even the cops show up, and he's like being dragged away. He's like, "You can reverse this, can't you?" And she's like, "Yeah, unless, but you have to agree to be my closet." And essentially, that's how she does it. Like she does it where he has no other choice but to help her be able to reverse time for her own sake. Now, she says that she does it because she wants to be the perfect girl. She wants to be the best in sports. She wants to be the best in class. She wants the betterment of her life, so on and so forth. And that's it. That, in a nutshell, is the first episode. Um, did I like it? No. It's not fully censored. I will say that. I Yeah, I don't know. I was surprised Crunchyroll actually got this one under the licensing. Most of the time they don't get these type of series. Usually High Dive are the ones that get these type of series, and it's usually one out of the three they have. And I was a little bit rooting because I had heard it was kind of like time control and all that. I was rooting to maybe it having a better story behind it, but up to now there really isn't much story to it. Like she's not using her time power to do anything good for the society other than for herself. So it's almost like it's a story of a selfish girl wanting to do whatever she wants. And I don't know. It's just it doesn't seem like it's gonna go anywhere but just repeating the first episode with maybe a few other characters being added here and there. So because of that, definitely gonna give this one a 3 out of 10. That's some of the lowest grades that I give for first impressions, but I definitely can see this one just being fan service, being something that it's made for a specific group of people who I just don't fit that demographic anymore. And even for that specific group of people, like there's no other justification other than it's fan service. So because of that, 3 out of 10. Let me know if you've seen the first episode, I guess, in the comment section below. I really want to know what else I should be reviewing instead of this one, because I for whatever reason thought it was gonna be a little bit more vanilla and it wasn't. So, oh well. It is what it is. Thank you again so much, guys, for watching this and watch my other first impression videos. I'll have more this weekend. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.